What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm, and do not forget to subscribe, especially if you enjoy having access to this type of content, this type of analysis before the overall market is reporting on it and reacting to it. Make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. We just seen Terra Luna Classic play out exactly the way I called it yesterday. If you watched that video yesterday titled Terra Luna Classic, is it over? Here's what the chart says. Go watch that video if you didn't, just to, double check on what I'm saying. But I told y'all the price will be pulling down around that 2100 level, and I always say give or take a little bit. We seen it pull right above as it starts to sell off. We seen it go right down to the 22 level, and the reason why it went a little bit above the 21 level is because smart money or other traders, investors that understand technical analysis, they can see this as well as I can see it. So they're acting on it a lot sooner than some of the people that may be waiting for the exact number to be called out. So remember always to give or take a little bit, just because some people are anticipating those key areas already. But I want to show y'all this chart, show y'all where we were yesterday. We were in this candle here when I told y'all, it looked like we were overbought. The price was expensive for the asset. Of course, we are higher than we were yesterday at that point, because we were in around, I think, the 2300, 2400 level. But look what happened over time. It played out. The price was brought down here. So remember this: green candles open from the bottom and close at the top. Red candles open at the top and close at the bottom. So we can see the fight that happened within this candle here. We can see it opened. We can see sellers pushed it all the way down to down 23 level, 22 level, mid 22 level, right under that mid 22 level. They pushed it to 22,474, just to they didn't want to give that 21 exactly, because they know a lot of people were waiting to scoop up right there. So a lot of people that were waiting just perfectly for the 2100 level basically didn't get to get their orders filled. But this is why you always want to pay attention, especially around those key levels that I call out. So we seen sellers push the price down, then we see buyers regain control, push the price all the way back up, try to near that 30 range, but they got to right before the 28 level. So right around actually they didn't even get to the 28 level, they got to the 26. Buyers pushed it to the 26.88 level, so 26,000 level, and then we start to see a sell-off ensue again, where we are down to the 25,000 level. So honestly, I'm expecting the price to continue to sell off. To me, this was a last-minute effort, like I told y'all in yesterday's video. Possibly individuals that are FOMOing in at the last minute, so keep that in mind. But I just wanted to show y'all that, and then also talk about this 1.2% burn tax that is supporting a bullish outlook. But here's the issue, says this article from AMB Crypto. So Terra Luna Classic has quite an exciting time in the last few days as it approached a major milestone implementation. Ever since the May crash, the community has expressed concerns over the excess LUNC supply in the market. The 1.2% burn, or the 1.2% tax, is aimed at solving this problem. Unfortunately, many LUNC traders and potential traders may not understand what the 1.2% tax is all about. So here's a brief explanation. All on-chain LUNC transactions will be subjected to a 1.2% tax. This includes wallet and smart contract interactions. However, LUNC trades on exchanges might not be eligible for the tax. The idea behind the tax is that it will help reduce LUNC overall supply. One of the major downsides is that it will make Terra Classic on-chain transactions more expensive, a price that the community is willing to accept this trade-off in favor of a deflationary outcome. It is still unclear whether potential projects looking to roll out their protocols on Terra Classic will find this to be a challenge. So, basically letting it be known that on-chain transactions through its own blockchain, those transactions will automatically have a 1.2% burn tax in it, but those central or major exchanges may not participate in that. However, I did get word that Mexi Global will be participating in the 1.2% burn, so we can expect that other exchanges will kick in or take part as well. So let's see. So breaking, are you ready for the proposal? 1.2% tax, burn parameter change. This could burn the whole Terra family. Lunk, USTC, and Luna. Retweet if you want the burn to happen. Let me know in the comment section if y'all are excited about this burn. But also it goes on to say the Lunk rocket. Lunk delivered a robust bullish performance this week, and this is likely due to the position or to the positive response to the 1.2% tax. Such measures will aggressively reduce the supply, and this will have a positive impact on the long-term price action. The coin rallied by roughly 160% in the last 7 days. This upside was enough to put it deep into overbought territory, and hence the current short-term bearish outlook. So remember, this article just came out today. I told y'all about this yesterday. Sometimes, with the videos, it can kind of seem, with some of the content that I make, it can kind of seem like, we didn't see this happen yet. And that's because I'm calling the plays like Madden before they actually happen, man. I'm trying to put y'all on game, let y'all know how this actually plays out. Of course, we could always just say, to the moon, to the moon, to the moon. But I really want to give y'all some real, insights, some real, news you can use, some valuable information that you can, once you understand it and learn it, you can, apply it to other scenarios as well. So now they're saying short-term bearish outlook, which I told y'all about. Of course, I told y'all also that there would be some last-minute FOMO that would likely push the price up again another day. And then as they see the price not hit a new all-time high, or excuse me, not a new all-time high, but the recent all-time highs around that 30,000 level, we'll see people, exhausted and, panic sell or sell for a loss because it's not moving as fast as they want it to. So continue with this article. The crypto was already down by 16.7% at press time, confirming the profit taking was already happening after the overbought conditions. However, its downside might be limited considering that the tax and burn mechanisms are already encouraging a lot of capital infusion at lower price levels. Furthermore, Lunk is currently experiencing an influx of social value. This has been the case in the last 2 days, indicating that more traders are paying attention to what's going on. Such an outcome may encourage more Lunk accumulation and soften its downside because there is now a strong incentive for long-term holding. Terra Classic's weighted sentiment metric is attempting to improve significantly in favor of the bulls. The developments may plunge Lunk into a strong accumulation phase now that investors are warming up to the network. So they're basically just saying more investors are putting Terra Luna Classic on their radar. Like, yes, the short-term sentiment is bearish, but with so many new investors, traders learning about the asset, that could bring new money to establish a new solid floor, which can take things up from there with people having the mindset of holding for a longer period of time because they see more investors, traders, just more people overall coming into this project. So very exciting what we see going on here. I think it wants to possibly start forming a flag eventually, but we're going to need to see it sell off a little bit more. Let's use some more of these indicators. How long the video? Okay, we in 8 minutes so far. We're going to get ready to wrap this up, but I just want to share this with y'all real quick. I want y'all to see what the indicators are saying. So we got our Bollinger Bands, we got our relative strength index. Let's grab our moving average convergence divergence, MACD for short. Okay, so we can still see the price on the day chart trading on the top Bollinger Band. So we still know that, as long as this price is riding on this upper Bollinger Band, that can mean two things now that I've seen over time. This can be a sign that things are about to absolutely go crazy because it's not calming down. But at the same time, we have to remember that as long as the price trades on this upper Bollinger Band or outside of the upper Bollinger Band, it is considered expensive. And smart money doesn't like to overpay for some of these assets. If we take a look at our RSI, let me show you on the screen as well. So if we take a look, so this is what I was showing y'all. The this upper Bollinger Band here. As long as the price trades up here, that is very, very bullish. But we know 90 to 95% of the time, the price wants to trade within the upper Bollinger Band and the lower Bollinger Band. So we need to get this, we don't need to, but the price would like to come back and trade within this range here. And remember, sometimes it uses the mid Bollinger Band as a support, but with how bullish it's been, it may use some of these previous candles here as supports. 1600 level or that 2100 level is a really strong area that I'm paying attention to. Also, yeah, that 1600 level in the 2100 level. Why? Because I'm looking left in the chart. If we look left in the chart from where we are now, we can see this candle here was a resistance point, which is acting as a support now. If we continue to go, we look at this candle here was a resistance point, which acted as a support for this candle, this major candle that broke out. And then if we look further left into the chart, we can see we right around June 30th, we were also seeing resistance at that 16,000 level. You know, so that is a key area. So could the price pull back down to around that range? You just want to be ready, you know, possibly have some buy orders set. With how bullish it is, you know, this 2100 level, or right around the 2200, 2100 level is standing out to me, because if we get a lot of new investors, new money that comes in, they may take that pullback and they may enter right there and, you know, keep things moving up from where we are right now. But that's pretty much all we got for this video. We gotta just give it a little time to see how this plays out. You know, after I get a prediction that is correct, sometimes, you know, I like to see it fully play out before we make our next analysis to determine, you know, what's actually happening in the market. But I'm DecemberDeMarco. That's all we got for this video. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button if y'all like being up to date on this information before all the rest of the market is talking about it. Why? Because they wait for people who understand technical analysis to report on what's happening, and then that's when you start seeing all the news articles go out on it. All you got to do is subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video, and you'll understand, you know, what all these articles are talking about before they actually happen. But that's all we got, and we are out.